Wheelchairs, one ball, 8 players. That only means one thing: wheelchair rugby, otherwise known as murder ball. It started in Canada for people who weren't able to do wheelchair basketball. The aim was to score the ball into a bucket, and it progressed into what it is today.
We went to see what all the fuss was about at West Coast Crash, where they're training some of the Team GB players.
Play for West Coast Crash. It's split into 2 teams, Crash and Burn. Burn's the development team where they bring players through up into the first team. When they get good enough, then they think they're capable of, getting to that standard. Crash is a high standard. It's got probably, I say, the majority of the team are GB players. But this is also good because I get to train with him.
Fraser, I thought you was exceptional in that job.
Get more experience.
So I got into wheelchair rugby. Originally, I was playing wheelchair basketball in Bolton for a team. I was just training, doing the sessions. I was still very new. I was only playing for a few months. And the coach at the time, he was very friendly with one of the lads who played for this club. His mum, him and his mum. And he happened to mention me playing, just started, and thought I'd be a good player to come and give it a go.
Before the Olympics, I was playing wheelchair basketball and I wasn't very good at it. I saw wheelchair rugby at the Paralympics and I thought I'd give it a try.
The main aspects I enjoy is, there's a lot of things, to be honest. On the court, the intensity, the way it's played. It's not all about the hitting, the contact. It's about using your brains. I'm not the biggest and strongest of players on the court, but I can make up with it in other ways, my agility, or trying to think 1, 2, 3 steps ahead and play ahead. I enjoy that approach to the game. Knowing you've done something right, you've played your tactics right, you're doing the right things on court. It's a big buzz feeling, especially playing in games. The adrenaline you get from them, you can't compare it to anything really.
Wheelchair rugby is now getting the credit it deserves. Finally now getting mainstream TV. Like before, it was on Channel 4, and then just recently, after the Olympics and everything, it was on BBC at the Invictus Games, and Prince Harry was there, and he was actually playing a sport, and loads of other Olympians.
Off the court, it's just the people who play the sport. Some bright characters who play. They used to have a laugh. 1 minute you might be playing against each other, you're probably going hell for leather, trying to have each other out, really trying to give it to him. But the next minute you're sat at the side of the court, having a chat, giving each other a hug or something, you're all best of friends again. It's just that approach to it. It's like everything's left on the court and everybody's friends. It's one big family. It's one big community, wheelchair rugby. It benefits me in, there's a lot of ways really, it keeps me healthy. Yeah, well, when I first started, I wasn't the slender of people, and I lost 2 stone within 6 months of playing. You wouldn't have thought it looking at me now, but I did. So health-wise, it made me miles better. Makes you more independent. It just brings out your shell a bit. Favourite moments playing? I think probably the most recent one I won't forget for a while was representing GB development. First game against Brazil, Prague, last week. That was the first time I've ever been nervous playing a game. And we didn't win, but it was an experience I won't forget. My goals within the sport: carry on representing GB development, be a big player within that team, try and elevate us from where we're playing at the minute, the way we're playing at the minute, to a higher level. And from that, ultimately, I want to progress into the elite squad. I want to be a part of the GB team when we go to Tokyo in 2020.
Before wheelchair basketball, the main recognisable sport on mainstream TV, and now I think wheelchair rugby will take over, and I think people will start to really enjoy it, because a lot of people don't know about it. When you say wheelchair rugby, a lot of people say, "What's that? How does that work?" But with it getting mainstream television, I think that will change.
That goes to show, even with disabilities, anybody can reach their dreams and aim for the stars.